All Army installations are required to do exercises similar to this one every year. And the purpose of it is to validate the ability of all of our elements within the garrison, our Directorate of Emergency Services, our public affairs offices, to make sure that they are integrated and capable of reacting to emergency management issues, whether they're natural or man-made. And so what we have throughout this entire week are scenarios that stress our capabilities to respond to all kinds of different situations.
So all of our first responders, first receivers, obviously didn't know the scenarios. So as they played, they had to treat it as it was real because they thought it was real until they actually rolled up to the scene. On Monday, we conducted a downed aircraft, which we had an aircraft that was actually an in-flight emergency called in. It landed hard, it actually caught on fire. We had a mass casualty result of that, and also we went into cleanup of the spill afterwards. And on Tuesday morning, we did have a 9.1 earthquake. We had a building that collapsed. We had people that were trapped inside. Sagamihara City, Zama City, Camp Zama Fire Department responded. They actually rescued the people out of the area. On Tuesday afternoon, we had an active shooter scenario, which ended up with the active shooter. Everything went fine. We got people out. Today, we also conducted a sea burning exercise, which we had a vehicle that actually came on the installation with 2 canisters that were filled with chlorine gas.
今回は、私の部隊で、8名で実施しています。全体的には、新潟からこっちに来てるんですけど、全部で20名で来ています。自分たちは普段こういう訓練をあまりしていないので、いざという時に、米軍と自衛隊が、そのことが起きた時に連携して行動できるようになるための訓練だと思っています。
My job is to respond as an EMT here. So when an emergency goes down, we respond with an ambulance, myself, another medic, a translator, and a driver for each ambulance. I think it helps work out any kinks or problems we might come across so that later we can work them out for when it is a real situation. I think that's the biggest benefit is working out what goes wrong so it doesn't happen for real.
なかなか経験できない訓練をですね、基地管理隊の隊員の方はじめ、座間市、相模原市と合同で大規模災害に訓練が実施できたことは今後の消防の人生にとって自分はものすごくプラスだと感じます。
連携はすごくよく取れたと思います。その中でも座間市、相模原市さんの分団がすごい早く集まって我々がやる作業をさらにスピードアップさせる起爆剤になったのでとても助かりました。
要救助者および活動隊員の除染活動になります。大まかな部分というのは大体一緒なんですけど、細かいその除染の方法ですとか、隊員がその剤に触れてその検知の仕方ですとかね、そういうのはだいぶ違うので、その点は勉強になりました。
First and foremost, we can't do anything in a vacuum or all by ourselves, the garrison. Everything that we do is dependent upon the professionalism and working closely with our host nation, whether that be police, whether that be firefighters, whether that be medical. All of those areas require very close and recurring coordination with our host nation emergency responders. And one thing that we're very proud of is the ability to work very closely and be in sync with our Japanese emergency managers.
相模原消防には4つの消防署がありまして、今回は南消防署から高度救助隊、それと相模原消防署から指揮隊をこちらに派遣してあります。お互いにですね、顔が見える位置で一つの目的の中で訓練をすることが非常に重要と思っています。
大きな災害になりますと、我々の消防力だけでは太刀打ちできません。やはりあらゆる消防力を使ってですね、やはりそれに立ち向かうということが大切だと思います。やはり、訓練を通じてですね、やはり隊員同士のやはり顔の見える関係ですね。やはり現場で、何を言ってるのか何を考えてるのか、そういうような関係がすぐ分かるような関係をこれから構築したいと思います。
With all of our exercises, immediately what we do afterwards is what we do an after-action review, and we identify those that are strengths and those areas that we did well in, but also those areas that we can do better in. And we identify those in detail and then determine whether or not we need to apply additional resources to those areas or to just provide additional time in rehearsing or practicing those elements. And that's why external evaluators that have come throughout the Pacific here, their feedback is critical so we can identify those areas to continually improve. And what this is just that. It's a process, and it's not an end state. And so we use these kinds of exercises throughout the year to constantly improve and identify areas where we can get better at.